One of the issues we've had this season deals with hair adornments, which are covered by Rule 416. Rule 416 says that hair devices made of soft material and no more than 3 inches wide may be worn in the hair or on the head. Bobby pins, flat clips, and flat barrettes, unadorned and no longer than 2 inches, are also allowed. And of course, that language prohibits the wearing of beads or clips that do not meet that criteria, being flat. And while both NCAA and USA Volleyball have rule language that allows for these hair adornments, these items are not compliant per National Federation of High School rules. And so if you see them, inform the coach that these are not legal per Rule 416. Now, complicating Rule 416 are 2 memoranda which have been issued by our parent governing bodies, the National High School Federation and the Maryland Public Secondary School Athletic Association, MPSSAA. And the National Federation of High School Memorandum was issued on the 25th of August, and it says, essentially, that Rule 416 is in effect. These hair adornments, these clips or beads, are illegal. If we notice them, we're supposed to tell the head coach about the rule violation. If the adornment, the clip, the bead can be easily removed, we're to do that. If the adornment cannot be easily removed, the coach and the player must secure the beads and the clips as best possible so that they don't pose a risk to the athlete or their teammates. The athlete will be allowed to compete in that match. At the conclusion of the match, we were to notify the state association, who will be tracking all the players wearing hair adornments from all these schools and informing their associations, assigning associations of the issue so that subsequent officials don't allow that player to play in subsequent matches with hair adornments. Unfortunately, National Federation of High School has created an administrative burden which our state association frankly doesn't have the capacity to meet. We don't have just a person sitting around who can track these hair adornments and manage this system. And as a result, on the 10th of September, our executive director, Mr. Andrew Warner, issued his memorandum, which says, okay, we're going to allow a student with hair adornments to compete. After the match, the official is to notify the local school system and MPSSAA if they believe the hair adornment potentially poses a risk of injury to the athlete or to others, but the local school system shall make the final determination on an individual analysis of future competitions. Some specific words from this memorandum. Each head coach bears the responsibility of ensuring all members of their team are properly and safely equipped for participation. Officials are not required, nor shall they be expected, to touch any student's hair to check to see if they're a hard material or a soft material. You should never be touching an athlete at any time, even with their permission. Officials shall not make determinations on whether or not a hair adornment shall be removed. And if somebody asks you for the interpretation on hair adornments, refer the coach to the applicable rule, 416, for the head coach's discretion. Hopefully that clears it up. It's not our responsibility as officials to adjudicate the safety and the legality of these hair adornments, these clips or beads. That is the head coach's responsibility. Frankly, it's the head coach's liability if somebody does get hurt. I want to say just a couple words about the state tournament this year. There's going to be some changes, and this is advanced words, so it's subject to modification moving forward. But we will not be playing the state semifinals and finals at the University of Maryland campus this year. Instead, it will be at the APG, Federal Credit Union Arena, at Hartford Community College. We'll be playing over 4 days, Monday and Tuesday, the 15th and the 16th of November. We expect to have matches at approximately 3:30, 5, 6:30, and 8 p.m. And now anybody who's played a best of 5 match realizes that's a challenging schedule. And so this is subject to some potential modification moving forward based on how we're going to accommodate warm-ups before each of the matches. Then the finals will be on Wednesday the 17th and Thursday the 18th of November. I'm approximating these times. We've played in the past at 6 and 8. I think it's going to be closer to 5 and 7 this year, but again, stay tuned for changes on that. Because of these modifications and the fact that we're going to have 4 matches on Monday and Tuesday of the tournament week, we're going to be asking for nominations from all the associations for their playoff officials a little earlier. I'd expect somewhere first week or 2 of October that you'll see requests for those nominations. Hope everybody's having a good season because we're moving into it, and we'll be talking to you more in a week or so. Have a great day.